up criminals. ICE has begun to go into people's homes and take out criminals. We're not just going after every single illegal immigrant known to mankind. They're going after criminals at least first. We'll see what happens afterwards. But the first step was always to go after criminals. And Fox News did a segment today about some of the ICE raids that are going on, and this man was probably one of the best clips of the day. You see him screaming on the top of his lungs saying, "I'm not going back to Haiti." Listen to this.
I'm not going back to Haiti. Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me.
He hates Trump. Biden forever. Thank Obama for everything he did for me? What did Obama have to do with you being in this country? Tell us more, because I'm confused.
Going back to Haiti. Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever,
Yeah, I feel
bro.
you, dog.
Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro. I'm not going back to Haiti.
Oh, you're going back to Haiti.
You see that video.
Because then you have Will Kane show, and he has Tom Hammond, our border czar himself, responding to that clip. We'll watch this.
You see that video. I'm curious. What do you think?
Well, he's wrong. He's going back to Haiti. I tell him that.
You
Oh, he's wrong. He's going back to Haiti. But guess what? Every leftist everywhere is posting these pictures talking about how they're going to be stopping ICE. ICE isn't going to be allowed at my teaching facility. If an ICE official comes up in my face, they're going to have to take my other people's children from my freaking dead hands. If an ICE person gets in my face, I'm going to freaking fight him. I don't care who's in my face. You have this woman right here. ICE coming into my class. I'm going to show you why my kiddos are my kiddos. I mean, what does that even mean, you sick freak? Your kids aren't. This is the problem with these teachers. They actually think like the children they teach are their children. Oh, they're my kids. Your kids are my kids. Oh yeah, gauges in your ear. What is it? 2004. Okay, I had gauges in my ears too. Time to take them out. It's time to grow up. You have a real girl job, okay? And taking selfies in the bathroom, and especially a public school bathroom, is disgusting. It's borderline PDF vibes. So you have her. There's many other pictures. We have a state representative, Enrique Sanchez. Oh, I missed the $2 cyber chat. God. Super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, swell. Super chat. He's literally being radicalized by the show. Please don't tell anyone that you're being radicalized by the show. Tom Hallman is your spirit animal? Me too. You have this state elected official saying, God, what leftists are so annoying when they start doing their like, as a white person, let me speak on this issue. Like they have to preface what they're saying. This is my authority. This is who I am. As an elected official in Rhode Island, you can't even find it on a map. As an elected official in Rhode Island, I will do everything in my power to defend and protect our undocumented immigrant communities. ICE is not welcome in this state. Oh, then you're not a state anymore because it's the federal government, okay?
I'm gonna come.
We're gonna come after you, Enrique Sanchez. Enrique Sanchez of Rhode Island. And then you have this woman saying exactly the same thing. She's going to fight.
I just want to say with my entire fucking chest. And
Ew, I don't want to look at those. Don't talk about your chest like that. Ew. I just want to say with my entire fucking chest. This girl looks like she's about 105 pounds. Okay? Eat a chicken sandwich, honey. Okay, eat a sandwich, gain some weight, do some gym, and then come in and start talking all hard like this. She has illegals, she's saying, radicalized by you guys. I would assume your schools have social media clauses, you know? Oh yeah, I would assume so too. I would assume some too. Send some illegals to Greenland, deport them, yeah. May they flood the state, yeah. To Rhode Island, yeah, send all the illegals to Rhode Island. Let them all go there. I've never even been to Rhode Island. I do know one person that lives in Rhode Island. He's a wonderful human being. But here she is. She's about to fight every single one of you. If you get in her face with an ICE official. You have a gun and you have the authority to take this person. She's going to fight you. Look at her. Go, white girl, girl.
I just want to say with my entire fucking chest
say it.
and 10 toes down on my shitty broken tile classroom floor that it will be a cold, no, frozen day in hell before someone from ICE comes in my classroom.
What are you gonna
to
do?
remove a student that they suspect is undocumented first, because I have no undocumented students. What are you talking about? Second, even if I did.
You're a liar.
1982 Plyer versus Doe
Okay.
says that it does.
Oh, I love when people become lawyers. In the courts in 1982, Plyer versus Joe. Everyone knows that, right? Okay, I'm making it up. Whatever. In 1985, Plyer versus Fartface said this.
Does not matter. Everyone is entitled to a fair and a free, appropriate education. And that's what I'm here to do. I am so sorry I can't come to my door right now. We're learning. We're doing class stuff.
We're
You're
doing
gonna have
class.
to come back later. And by later,
You
I
can-
mean never, because there are hills that I
You
will
can
die
go.
on, and
You
this is one.
You can leave. You can leave. If an ICE official comes up in my classroom, I'm going to be like, you can get out of here. You can leave. Okay? You're not welcome here. I don't know what kids you're talking about. I don't know those 2 kids that don't speak English in your class. Oh, those are citizens. Mi nombre es... Please don't take me. Oh, God. They're not coming after the kids. God, it's just like these social justice warriors, like they have like this like psychotic view of Trump, that Trump's like, you know what? Let's not go after the rapists and murderers who are illegals that keep getting back in this country. Let's go after the children. They're easy pickings. Just throw a dart in the classroom, man. You'll find one. You know what I mean? God, it's just so boring. It's so boring, but it's so fun. I'm literally gonna fight an ICE official. No, you're not, dude. No. If I was an ICE official and I saw you coming up in my face, I'd be like, tase. Tase. Oh, there goes my green screen. Hold on a second. Hold on. I just knocked down my green screen. Hold on. Let me, where is this? Hold on one second.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Okay. I was getting a little animated. I thought we were going to fight one of these people. She was literally, the eyes always tell like she's being tied up. Her eyes do look a little crazy though, don't they? And she's got hoop earrings. Oh, I work with underprivileged children. That's the white girl. I work with underprivileged children. Look, not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay. It's a tough gig. It's a tough gig. I respect these people. I respect her. I respect you. I just think you need to get your news from a source that isn't so psychotic and crazy, and that you can come back down to earth and remember that nobody's coming after little children. Okay. Especially we have this Fox News report. Let me check some of your chats about this situation and that clip from that guy screaming.
Legal immigration crackdown is off to a fast start. Fox News has learned that in a 33-hour period between Tuesday morning and Wednesday night, ICE agents arrested over 4.
Valerie, Violet, I like your comment. So she wants to hold those kids hostage? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're my kids. Give me all the undocumented children. They're my slaves. I mean, kids. They're my kids. I would never call them slaves. Okay, they're good people.
160 migrants, many with long criminal history. But these operations aren't just limited to Boston. They're taking place all over the country. Bill Malugin is getting an exclusive look at this massive, important operation in the sanctuary city of Boston.
Talk to us, hot
Live
guy.
now to Bill.
Take it away, sexy guy on Fox News, Bill Malugin, with beautiful hair. God, you're gorgeous.
Well, Emily, we've heard officials here in Boston and in Massachusetts say repeatedly they are not going to cooperate with ICE or mass deportation efforts by the Trump administration. And ICE says, well, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to cooperate with us. We're still going to go into your city and we're going to do the job. And we were with ICE Boston yesterday for about 10 hours as we got to watch them firsthand carry out immigration enforcement.
Oh, frick yeah, here we go.
Good morning, everyone.
It's a frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston, where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets for the day.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Within moments,
no, you're going after children. We just heard from this teacher that you're going after children, and I'm not going to believe a bunch of ICE officials. I believe her. Her eyes were so close you could stare. What was that? Her eyes were so close she could stare down a Coke bottle with both eyes at the same time. Back to children being taken away.
the officers are on the move, with eyes on their first target.
Looks like we got movement, target vehicle coming out.
They quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder. And he has an Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
Okay, so Trump is going after MS-13 people. Wait till they find out about MS-14, am I right? Okay, that's so dumb.
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
Oh,
One
yes,
of
you
those
are.
threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
17 criminal convictions? 17? And this guy is still here? Only in America.
I mean, yo, Biden forever, bro.
Not
Thank
no more.
Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
Thanks, Joe Biden, for everything. That's the perfect. A man that was arrested for 17 convictions and violent convictions as well. He thanks Joe Biden for everything he did, and Barack Obama. If that's not a clip for the perfect commercial for what ICE is doing right now, I don't know what is.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets,
Suckers.
including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape
MS-13 equals Miss Betty's third grade class? Yeah, exactly.
and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Blessed by Democrat second chances 10 or 30 times over. Yeah, exactly. 17 convictions and you're still in this country? Yeah, you're going back to Haiti, bro.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged
That is literally a fourth grader.
with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gunshot.
He was working on his 6th grade math homework. Oh my God, what Trump is doing is disgusting. He's literally just targeting gang affiliations. He just joined. Can we talk about this as well? That's a front butt. Get that worked out. We need to get these ICE agents in the gym. Disgusting. Look at that. Do you even lift, bro? Okay, back. We're just so desperate for ICE agents. We're like, we'll take the fat ones. We don't care.
Charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies.
Oh.
And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump
Fupa
administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
So you guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target
That's called icing on the cake, baby.
was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person
Belly
was released
armor.
back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously.
That's a gentleman apron? Oh my God. You called his fat on his belly a gentleman apron? Kristen, that might be the funniest thing I've ever heard. It's my gentleman apron. I'm going to tell my wife that. Don't you ever talk about my fat on my belly. It's my gentleman apron. It helps when I'm eating, the food stays where it needs to stay. If I had a 6-pack of abs, the food would just go down to the floor. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Removed from the
That's
United
funny.
States. So he's going to go today too.
And that is exactly what Border Czar Tom Homan has warned would happen.
Tell us, Tom.
When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that are in the United States illegally.
Yeah.
They may not be a criminal priority, but we're not walking away from them.
ICE Boston says they will
That's my favorite quote. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. If you surround yourself with a bunch of illegal immigrants, you're probably one as well.
continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies.
Okay. She is going to be the one that takes down this woman. I mean, she can take it herself. I mean, she's at least $150.
A lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell
Kristen, you're funny.
Kristen, you're funny. We're going to find them whether they're released or not.
And guys, a quick note on some of the blurring we did in that story. We decided to hide the faces of the ICE officers, obviously, because...
Don't hide your face. You're so cute, Bill. I'm gonna come. You're so cute.
A lot of them work under...
I'm sick of all these ugly guys on Fox News. Ready for just a bunch of Bill Malugins.
Cover. We also blurred some of the faces of the suspects if their cases are still pending, if they've been arrested but haven't been convicted yet. We also learned after we were done filming that ICE picked up another target on the other side of the city. This was a previously deported Honduran illegal alien who was arrested locally and is facing charges for raping a woman while holding a gun in her mouth, guys.
Oh my
God. Those
God.
are the kind of targets ICE is picking up out here.
No, this woman said it's 4th and 5th graders.
We'll send it back to you.
Bill Malugin, thank you. Haley, an absolutely frightening collection of individuals.
No, I don't want to hear from you guys. Sorry. I don't want to hear from you. I just want to look at you. Okay, all right. Even NBC got in the mess as well, because apparently, ATF is getting involved and other agencies are getting involved, not just ICE.
This afternoon, NBC 10 saw multiple unmarked SUVs here. 5 people, some wearing vests that said police federal agents on the back, went inside one of the apartment buildings. 2 agents waited outside, 1 person taken into custody that we saw. Whether this is connected to President Trump's effort to root out illegal immigrants, something he has promised to do, is unknown. We also saw federal agents at a building on Lexington Street, also here in East Boston. A witness there told us she saw 1 person arrested. There's roughly 11 million undocumented people around the country.
Again, they're just going after criminals. So if any of your leftist friends like to scream at you and just like, they're going and they're going to take out children, just tell them to shut up. Just tell them to shut up. Even like, look at this. Look at this article from New York Times. This is psychotic. How labeling cartels, because Donald Trump labeled cartels as a terrorist organization. Remember that, which is huge. Well, it makes you wonder if like we're going to send Delta Force to the border. How labeling cartel terrorists could hurt the U.S. economy. I mean, it's these people from like New York Times, these leftist organizations, they are like subverting. They don't want you to be safe. They don't want you to actually have a country, have borders, have culture. They don't want you to be American. They just want we're all one people, man. We're all one people. And it's like, okay, yeah, let's bring in some migrants, cool. But are they, convicted rapists? And they're like, yeah. You're like, we don't want them. They're like, oh wow, you're so racist for saying that. Really? You don't want a bunch of rapists and gang members to come in America? You are so racist. You want your country to look like you, Derek, don't you? Yes, I want all gingers. Get these other people out of here. Get these sickos out of here. The illegal grandmas and children are phase 5. Yeah. Get the abuelos. Go after the abuelos. Not my abuelo, please. How labeling cartel terrorists could hurt the U.S. economy. Isolating U.S. companies from cartel activities could be almost impossible given the criminal groups operate in sectors like agriculture and tourism. Really? New York Times is defending the cartels, saying, hey, they're in our farms. No, they're not. They're selling drugs on the street. No cartel member is like, I'm with MSNBC. I'm with MS-13, and our gang is so sick that if you join it, you can come pick cotton or like strawberries, vato. If you come up in our cartel, you can totally pick all the strawberries you want, eh? I'm not even kidding, eh? No gang members are working in agriculture or tourism. Shut up. That's so stupid. And now people are reporting of ICE agents in the gas station. They're in the gas station. No, let's keep the abuelos here. Mexican grandmas are awesome. Keep the grandmas. The abuelos can stay here. That's my policy. Keep the abuelos. Also, breaking news: DHS secretary reinstated the word alien in the official government terminology after Democrats created a bunch of euphemisms like a non-citizen. So it's official. We can finally call them aliens. Michael says, if I dye my hair red, I can pass and stay in my ginger nation. Yeah, yes. You must dye your hair and submit and say that gingers do have souls and they are the superior race. Our brains are just bigger. Ludwig says, gotta admit it feels really odd seeing a politician actually instigating something practical and so quickly. I know. Seeing Donald Trump actually push all these new policies is like, you're like, oh, so Republicans could have been doing this for a long time. They could have been actually doing this for a long time. Hey, Swill, member for 2 months. Thank you so much. Derek, next time your mistress is featured in an episode, can you please have her say, Derek, the turkey is on fire? Yes.
Derek, the turkey's on fire.
What was that?
Derek, the turkey's on fire.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Swill. She just came home. Don't call her my mistress. She doesn't know that. Sick. You're sick. The New York Times is colluding with terrorists, says Chatter. Charge, convict, and execute. I can't say that word. This is YouTube, man. I can't say that word. Yeah, well, the commies got to act commie, don't they? They got to subvert any kind of fascism. This is literally fascism. I'm not kidding. This is literally fascism. And just a reminder, okay, guys, that there are still illegals going out there and doing crimes, even though they're afraid of their lives, these criminals. Here's what just happened. A Mexican did a hit and run and murdered 2 women on the hit and run. So this is like, stuff like this is still happening.
We start tonight.
And I'm Jennifer Rosso.
She's on fire. You should tell her. I will.
It happened Sunday. A car with fire was at a red light. That's when speed.
This is really quiet, isn't it? I'm trying to turn it up. Turn up.
Tyler, where did law enforcement?
We start tonight with a major update on a deadly Urbana hit and run.
Where did law enforcement find the suspect?
Jennifer, Urbana police say the U.S. Marshal Service found Juan Juhaziel Sayin.
Try that one more time, white boy. Juan, police say that that Julie. That was like, this is like the most cornbread looking, corn-fed white dude I've ever seen in my life. Wait.
Find the suspect.
Jennifer, Urbana police say the U.S. Marshal Service found Juan Juhaziel.
It's Juhaziel. Not even close. God, this is America. Learn Spanish already, white kid. It's his first time on air, okay, guys? Cut him some slack.
Urbana police say the U.S. Marshal Service found Juan Juhaziel Sayin Suarez an hour south of Dallas. The 27-year-old was caught around 9:30 this morning. Marshals say Sayin Suarez is a Mexican citizen who has been living in Urbana and has been deported once before. Police say he was riding an El Expreso bus headed to Mexico. Sayin Suarez is charged with reckless homicide and leaving the scene of a fatal crash.
So he killed 2 women and then tried to fly. See, even I'm doing it. He killed 2 women and then fled to Mexico. What a piece of shit. What a terrible human being.
Which are both felonies. Urbana Police Chief Larry Boone released a statement saying, quote, I would like to thank the men and women of the Urbana Police Department and the U.S. Marshals Service for their efforts in capturing Sayin Suarez. Tonight at 6, how officials plan to proceed in this case.
Look, as I get older and kids get kiddier, how old is this kid? How old is he? Are you like 13? Is this your first news project? Are you off of school? Are you on an internship or something? You look about 12. Where's your beard? I don't trust a news reporter who is like this. The only news reporter who's not allowed to have a beard is Bill Malugin. So what are your thoughts on